Welcome back to your finance lab. Financial stress. It's something so many of us deal with, right? Whether it's worrying about debt, unexpected expenses, or just not saving enough for the future. It can feel overwhelming. But here's the good news. You can absolutely break free from that financial stress and create a life of financial security and yes, even peace. It's totally possible. And in this video, I'm going to show you how. We're going to cover 10 actionable steps, real practical things you can do right now to eliminate that financial stress and start building wealth. These strategies are simple, they're effective, and the best part, they can work for anyone who's ready to take control of their finances. So stick around until the end of the video because I've got a bonus step that can help you maintain that financial peace for the long haul. Let's dive in. Alright, so step 1 to reducing financial stress is understanding exactly where you stand financially. Now I know, a lot of people avoid looking at their finances like the plague. It can be scary. But trust me, awareness is the absolute key to improvement. Think of it like this. You can't fix a leaky faucet if you don't even know where the leak is coming from, right? Same goes for your finances. You can't fix what you don't know. So how do you do this? Start by gathering all of your financial statements. This includes bank statements, credit card statements, loan documents, investment accounts, everything. Get it all in one place. Once you have everything, it's time to take a deep dive. Look at your income, your expenses, your debts, your assets. Get a clear picture of your cash flow, where your money is coming from, and more importantly, where it's going. Now, as you're going through this, don't beat yourself up over past mistakes. We've all been there. The important thing is that you're taking that first step towards awareness. This is about moving forward, not dwelling on the past. Once you have a handle on your current financial situation, you can start to identify areas where you can improve. Maybe you're spending way too much on eating out, or maybe you're not saving as much as you could be. The key here is to be honest with yourself. Don't sugarcoat anything. The more honest you are, the more effective you'll be in tackling these issues head-on. Remember, knowledge is power. And don't worry, we'll be covering specific strategies to address these areas in the coming steps. So, take your time, gather your information, and get ready to take control of your financial future. Alright, so, we've faced our finances, we know where we stand. Now what? It's time to create a budget. I know, the dreaded B word. But trust me on this. A budget is one of the most powerful tools you have for reducing financial stress and achieving your goals. Why? Because it forces you to be intentional with your money. It helps you allocate your hard-earned cash towards your priorities. It helps you avoid overspending. And it allows you to create a solid plan for saving and investing. Think of a budget like a roadmap for your money. It helps you get from where you are now to where you want to be financially. Without a roadmap, it's easy to get lost, right? A budget keeps you on track. And the best part, it doesn't have to be complicated. In fact, the simpler your budget, the more likely you are to stick with it. How do you create a budget that works? Track your spending. Use an app, a spreadsheet, or a notebook. Categorize your spending to see where your money goes. Set realistic spending limits for each category. Adjust as needed and review regularly. Make your budget work for you. A budget can be your secret weapon to financial freedom. Imagine this, your car breaks down, or you suddenly have a medical bill. These can throw a wrench in your finances, especially if you're living paycheck to paycheck. That's where an emergency fund comes in. Think of it as your financial safety net. It catches you when life throws unexpected expenses. So you don't rely on credit cards or go into debt. This peace of mind is priceless. So, where do you start? First, make it automatic. Set up a separate savings account specifically for your emergency fund and automate a transfer from your checking account each month. Treat it like any other bill that needs to be paid. Next, look for ways to boost your savings. Can you pick up a side hustle, sell some stuff you don't need anymore, or cut back on unnecessary expenses? Remember, every little bit counts. The goal is to build that fund as quickly as possible. Another tip is to avoid dipping into your emergency fund for non-emergencies. It's not for that new phone or a vacation, it's there for true emergencies. If you need to dip into it, replenish it as soon as possible. Building an emergency fund is one of the most important steps you can take to reduce financial stress and gain control of your money. It's the foundation for a solid financial future. Let's be real, debt can be a huge weight on your shoulders. It can cause stress, anxiety, and even keep you up at night. Especially high-interest debt like credit cards, it can feel like you're stuck in quicksand, constantly trying to get ahead but sinking further down. The good news is, it doesn't have to be this way. By tackling your debt strategically, you can break free from this burden and start building a brighter financial future. Remember, freedom from debt is freedom from stress. There are a few different ways to approach debt repayment. The key is to find what works best for you and your situation. One option is the debt avalanche method, where you focus on paying off the debt with the highest interest rate first. This approach saves you the most money on interest in the long run. Another strategy is to negotiate with your creditors. You might be surprised at how willing they are to work with you, especially if you're struggling to make payments. You can try to lower your interest rates or even get some fees waived. Remember, tackling your debt takes time and effort, but it's one of the best investments you can make in your financial future. It's about taking control of your finances and building a life with less stress and more financial freedom. Managing your finances can be a pain. It's easy to forget due dates and miss payments. But automation makes it effortless. Think of it like Autopilot for your finances. Automate savings, investments, and bill payments. Free up your time and mental energy. Automating your finances is easier than you think. Most banks and financial institutions offer automatic bill pay services. You can set up recurring payments for your rent, utilities, credit card bills, and more, ensuring you never miss a due date again. Next, automate your savings. Set up a recurring transfer from your checking account to your savings account each month, even if it's just a small amount. You won't even miss the money, and it'll add up over time. Investing can be automated too. Consider using robo-advisors or setting up automatic investments through your brokerage account. This way, you're consistently investing in your future without having to think about it. Automating your finances is like putting your financial life on autopilot. It takes the stress and guesswork out of managing your money, allowing you to focus on what truly matters. Remember, financial success doesn't have to be complicated. By automating your finances, you can make it effortless. You guys know I'm all about that hustle, right? Building multiple income streams, flipping houses, you name it. But here's the thing, even if you're raking in cash, just saving it won't get you that real, lasting wealth. Think of it like this. Your money is a worker, and if it's just sitting in a savings account, it's basically clocking in and out, doing the bare minimum. You want your money to work smarter, not harder. That's where investing comes in. Investing is like giving your money a promotion. It's taking your hard-earned cash and putting it to work in the market, where it can potentially earn you even more money through interest, dividends, and appreciation. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Investing is risky, or I don't know anything about the stock market. And yeah, there's always going to be some level of risk involved. But the biggest risk is not investing at all. You don't need to be a Wall Street whiz kid or drop a ton of cash to start investing. In fact, one of the best ways to get started is with something called dollar cost averaging. It's a fancy term for a simple concept. Invest a fixed amount of money at regular intervals, regardless of what the market is doing. This helps to average out your investment cost over time and reduces the impact of market volatility. Remember, investing is a marathon, not a sprint. It's about consistency and letting the power of compound interest work its magic. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to grow. So what are you waiting for? Start small, stay consistent, and watch your wealth build over time. Trust me, your future self will thank you. Alright, so we've talked about budgeting, saving, and investing, all crucial steps on the path to financial freedom. But let's be real, there's only so much you can cut back on expenses. You can clip coupons till the cows come home, but at the end of the day, your income is your biggest wealth-building tool. The more you earn, the more you can invest, and the faster you can reach your financial goals. Now, I'm not saying you need to become a millionaire overnight, but there are tons of ways to boost your income, even if it's just a little bit at a time. Think about your skills and passions. What are you good at? What do you enjoy doing? Could you turn that into a side hustle? Could you ask for a raise or promotion at your current job? One of the best investments you can make is in yourself. This could mean taking courses, attending workshops, or even just reading books and listening to podcasts to learn new skills and enhance your knowledge. Think about it. The more valuable you become in the marketplace, the more you can command in terms of salary, freelance rates, or business income. The world is constantly changing, and the more adaptable and skilled you are, the better positioned you'll be to thrive in any economy. So, don't be afraid to invest in yourself. Whether it's taking a coding boot camp, learning a new language, or mastering a new marketing strategy, the possibilities are endless. Alright, let's talk about goal setting. You know those dreams you have, that fancy car, the dream vacation, early retirement? Those aren't just fantasies, people. Those are goals waiting to be achieved. But here's the thing, just wishing for something won't make it happen. You need a plan, a roadmap to get you from where you are now to where you want to be financially. Financial goals give you clarity, focus, and motivation. They help you prioritize your spending, stay on track with your saving and investing, and make smarter financial decisions overall. Without clear goals, it's easy to fall into the trap of just living paycheck to paycheck, letting your money slip away on things that don't truly matter. So how do you set effective financial goals? First, be specific. Don't just say, I want to be rich. How much money do you want to have saved? By what age? Second, make your goals measurable. Break down your big goals into smaller, more manageable milestones. This will make the process less daunting and give you a sense of accomplishment along the way. Third, make sure your goals are achievable and realistic. Don't set yourself up for failure by setting goals that are too far out of reach. Start small, build momentum, and gradually increase your goals over time. Remember, setting financial goals is a personal journey. There's no one-size-fits-all approach. The important thing is to start somewhere and stay committed to your financial well-being. Alright, we're at step number 9, and it's a big one. Insurance. Insurance is crucial. Think of it as a financial safety net. Accidents, illnesses, and lawsuits can be financially devastating. Insurance shields you from the full financial impact. It helps cover costs, allowing you to recover faster. Having the right coverage brings peace of mind, minimize risk, and safeguard your financial future. Different types of insurance cover specific areas of your life. Health insurance protects you from crippling medical expenses. Car insurance covers damages or injuries from accidents. Homeowners or renters insurance protects your belongings. Disability insurance replaces income if you can't work. Insurance is an investment in your financial security. Alright, we're on to step number 10, and it's all about taking control of your spending habits. Mindful spending is the opposite of impulsive purchases that leave you with buyer's remorse. How many times have you scrolled through social media and felt the urge to buy something you didn't need, or went to the grocery store for a few items and walked out with a cart full of stuff? That's mindless spending leading to financial stress. It's easy to fall into the trap of keeping up with the Joneses. Mindless spending sabotages your financial goals. That money could be paying off debt, building your emergency fund, or investing for your future. Mindful spending is about being intentional with your money. Make conscious decisions about what you buy and why. Align your spending with your values and priorities. Ask yourself, do I really need this? Will this bring lasting joy or just fleeting satisfaction? Is there a more affordable alternative? By pausing and asking these questions, you become more aware of your spending habits. Maybe you realize you're spending too much on takeout coffee, or discover unused subscriptions. Mindful spending isn't about depriving yourself. It's about making choices that align with your financial goals. Spend on things that matter and cut back on things that don't. You'll save money and feel less stressed about your finances. Find financial peace by taking control of your spending. And there you have it, folks. 10 powerful steps to break free from financial stress and build a solid foundation for wealth. Remember, it all starts with taking that first step and committing to making a change. Financial stress doesn't have to control your life. By following these 10 steps, you can take control of your finances, reduce anxiety, and start building wealth for a brighter future. Which step will you take first? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more insights from your finance lab. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.